What's up, guys? This is Mike here at Casino Comics. Just showing off the latest pickups of a couple of, maybe a week and a half. Been kind of busy at work. Thought I'd drop a quick video tonight before I go to bed. Right here, I got picked up Nightwing, issue 110. It's a cool cover. Got Batman in the back. Changed into a werewolf. I haven't been keeping up with the Beast Wars crossover event, whatever. But apparently they had these little spores that can change people into whatever animal they are inside or whatever like that. So in this issue, Nightwing and Superboy team up to find Damian Wayne. Well, from what I understand, from what I read of the book, they turned into kind of like a killer kitten to me. And some of these people have got these animal people trapped them there in the underground doing a little fight ring with them. So Nightwing and Superboy has to go and break them out, which they do. And they come across a new villain. She apparently killed one of the little spores and ate a piece of him, turned him green. And apparently she can control all the people now that are changed. And she can also, she's got tattoos of the animals she hunted down in her previous life. And she can change into them and become whatever that is. It's a pretty good read. I'm enjoying Nightwing and Batman and the world's finest in DC. And here I got Godzilla versus Kong. Last couple of issues, Godzilla put the beat down on Superman. They don't know if he's going to pull through or not. And at the very end of this, Godzilla and one of the monsters are fighting over the Atlantis dome. I guess they're trying to break into Atlantis. Aquaman requests help, and when they realize they're not going to be able to hold off Godzilla and this other monster from breaking in, Aquaman releases the Kraken. So we'll see how the Kraken holds out against Godzilla and one of the monsters in the next issue. I picked up Blood Commandment, issue 2 of 4. Now, when I read issue 1 and did a video, I probably said this was a werewolf book, because at first I thought it was, but it's a vampire book. Can't go wrong with a good vampire book. And in this issue, you find out that the father and the son is in the cabin off in the woods trying to be by themselves. He's a vampire. And he lost his wife to cancer, and she wouldn't let him turn her into one. So they moved away. And I guess all the other vampires didn't like that, so they're coming after her. At the end, this is pretty good. At the end, they trying to mess that head vampire up. It's a good book. It's a good read. You got to pick it up. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man, issue 42. I don't know about this cover art. I'm not a real art buff. I like a good story, but you got to make a good cover so somebody pick it up. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Just let me know in the comments. In this book, last issue, Spider-Man and She-Hulk, they teamed up with Tombstone to help against Wilson Fisk and Typhoid Mary. And during the battle, I'm talking about Tombstone and Wilson Fisk going at it, beating each other up. And finally, he gets a phone call. Wilson Fisk does. He just says, "Okay, that's enough." Answers the phone. They tell him his son's been taken off the playing field. They ain't been killed. They just kidnapped him and took him off. And Wilson Fisk turns around and tells Tombstone, says, "I've had enough. I'm leaving. I no longer enjoy this life. I have sons and a wife, and I don't want to lose them. So I'm no interest in being a kingpin." That's how the book ends. So I don't know how it's going to play out with him in the next issues or whatever. But they could have had a little bit better ending to it for me. I don't know. Everybody else might have enjoyed it, but I was like, huh? Oh, well. Picked up World's Finest, issue number 23. They're still in the Kingdom Come universe. And Kingdom Come, Superman and Batman's helping out Superman and Batman of our world. And in this issue, you figure out that God, the reason he's trying to break through the barrier is Darkseid's on the other side of it. And he has got the anti-life equation. God does. And that's what it is. And Batman finally figures it out. And at the very end, Darkseid comes through. And Batman says, "We're too late." So we're going to see how that works out. It's a good read, though. To me, World's Finest, Nightwing and Batman is my top DC books so far. And I'm enjoying them better than anything. I've kind of canceled the subscription on a few. I picked up Daredevil, issue number 5. Now, this is the first series of Daredevil since Volume 1 that I have actually kept up with. this one's caught my attention. Apparently, Matt Murdock come back from hell. He's a father, a priest, over an orphanage, and right here he battles supervillains and actually demons. Right, he's figured out now it's 7 deadly sins. Gluttony has a hold of She-Hulk. She takes him all through town, eating all over the place and everything. And at the very end, he realizes what it is, and he has to figure out a way to defeat the demon Gluttony. And at the end, where he defeats him, it's kind of pretty neat. Somebody ought to pick it up and read it. Now, I picked up, trying to add to my Amazing Spider-Man run, Volume 1. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 80. He goes up against a chameleon. He's the chameleon disguises himself as Captain Stacy and steals a painting. And later on, the reason Spider-Man realizes that it's the chameleon, and he captures him, is the chameleon dresses up as Peter Parker, trying to get away. I picked this book up off on Instagram, a live show. And for the fun of me right now, I cannot figure out who it is, but I'll put the description. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll put it across here when I'm editing it later. But just filling it in at number 80. I've been just doing the Amazing Spider-Man run lately, so this is probably my earliest book. I'll just have to check and see, but I'm thinking it probably is. All right, guys, so that's my little fill of the week. I hope y'all had a good week, and until I see y'all next time,